Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Last time we fought Gloomtail and then we entered the Riddle Tower once we got the star key. Let fall the weakest and that the skies lie, then build to the strongest. So that's a hint. So basically in this room, I had to actually check the sign, by the way, because I couldn't actually remember if it was weakest to strongest or strongest to weakest. But basically, we get to fight all types of dry bones. So you start with dull bones because it literally dies in one hit. Then go red bones because it's marginally stronger, but still really pathetic. We can still one-shot it at this point in the game. We couldn't actually one-shot it if we didn't actually have the oh, what's that badge called? The Power Plus equipped. We wouldn't have actually been able to one-shot it. It would have been like a two-shot, to be honest. But still, time-saving strats for the win! So yeah, Power Jump is your friend in this area. Actually, Hammer probably would... No, never mind. Actually, yeah, we're good. Also, luckily for us, we're gonna get a level, so we can actually just blow as much FP as we want on this fight. Which is actually really, really convenient. To basically have, to not have really a buffer of like, oh, you can only use this many, star power, or this much star power, this much FP, because if you use too much, you might not have enough to find a boss of this area. So, it's actually, whoops. It's actually nice not having to worry about that. So, basically, we're actually like, I want to say about a third to halfway through the Palace of Shadow. Luckily he didn't build any more friends, so that was actually lucky. I think why I'm messing up the Power Smash lately is because I keep confusing the timing for the Power Smash and the regular hammer. For some reason, I'm tripping up on that. So here we go, math time again. So let's see. So that would be 8 levels of HP. That would be 8 levels of FP, and that would be 7 levels of BP. So we're going BP. Again, I have to do that every time. Again, a lot of people don't do this, by the way. Again, I'm totally okay if you don't want to do this. But a lot of people do prefer to just level up whatever the heck they want. I always go very orderly because my memory is terrible. And I want to challenge my brain, apparently. Basically, I like to keep even stats, though. At this point, once you're at like 50, like I'd say between 50 and 75 HP, you might actually want to consider not actually leveling up FP alongside it, because really 45 FP is actually overkill at this point. You'll probably never need 45 FP. Also, this puzzle, I was being an idiot. I actually remember how to do this. Beyond refers to this block. Before refers to this block. So yeah, that's what you do. Basically, the fact that this is beyond 3 times tells you have to hit that block 3 times, and before 2 times means you hit that block 2 times. So yeah, that was just me being an idiot, basically. In space. Not really an idiot, but just a space cadet, maybe would be a better way to put it. So, climb the tower. I don't know if this saves any time jumping. It doesn't feel like it, but I'm just doing it for fun. So we actually have 6 palace keys now. So we get the fun experience of actually watching literally each one of these pillars slowly rotate. We'll also get to see another thing that's pretty cool that I alluded to last time. Let's see, there's actually a boss coming up too. A mini boss, I would say. Okay, once we put in all the palace keys, the solar system model begins to rotate. I know it's got a better name than the solar system model, I'm not thinking of it right now. Like, there's a name for this kind of thing. It's moving! Yes, it is, Vivian. And the whole palace is shaking. What? So basically what this does is, in this long hallway, it creates stairs. So we can actually never get back to that room where Gloomtail was. which is kind of why I put so much emphasis on getting everything that you possibly can out of that area, because you can never go back. So yes, we have a hidden passageway now, but yeah, that means we can't actually go to the room with Gloomtail. So yeah, make sure you get the Ultra Shroom and the Jamming Jelly, because you can never have too few of those, especially once we get into the Pip-Hundred Trials. We'll probably be, I probably won't even use any in this chapter. Probably just save them for the pit, and by save them for the pit, I mean keep them all the way till the Bone Tail and then forget to use them in the final boss. Because that's how I roll. I do tend to forget things a lot, and that is a problem I do have, so... And again, like I said before, I tend to hoard items a lot, so I never actually use them. We've been waiting for you, Mario. Huh? Professor Frankly? What are you doing here? Thank you so much for opening the door for us, Mario. That was so nice. Thanks to your do-gooder predictability, then my plan is progressing very smoothly. Sis, how dare you? And what do you mean about us opening the door for you? So you still don't see it, such fools. The Professor Frankly you were with when you opened the 1,000-year door was none other than this little freak in a sheet. Yeah, my name's Doopliss, but Real Frankly is sleeping off a nasty bump on the head in the closet somewhere. Poor thing, and once we get rid of you here, our plan will be nearly complete. Ready for the end, my dears? You and that traitor Vivian have a date with eternity. That's right, Slick. Eternity. Shut up, freak. Oh, okay. Right. Sorry. I'm with Mario all the way today, sis. I'm going to punish you. You hear me? How am I sort of lovely, Marilyn? Freak sheet? God. I said my name's Doopliss. I like how that's the joke among them, because it's like the whole chapter is about basically finding Doopliss's name, and Beldam doesn't even care. So if I catch you slacking, you'll be in for incredible punishment come tomorrow. But you know, if you succeed, then the world's gonna end. So it's like, what does this actually accomplish? Also, because we tackled them back in chapter 2 and 4 respectively, we don't actually have to tattle the Shadow Sirens or Doopliss. So that's why I went in with Vivian right away. Same as before, go after... Oops. Well, that was... I've never seen this happen before. I've never seen everyone frozen at the same time. I'll take it though, but again, I've never seen this happen before. This is actually really hilarious, to be honest. Do that. You want to take out Marilyn at the soonest possible time, because her lightning attack is really bad, and she also has a charge up this time. Are you okay, Marilyn? So yeah, Doopliss attacks. Oh yeah, their attacks are basically the same. So if you can super guard those, you can super guard these too. Hers is a little bit weird because it has a lot of delay on it. And if she freezes us, that'll also not be good. She just froze Vivian, and that's actually good because we can use Supernova. Because, well, frankly, we don't need Star Power that much after here, because we generally don't need to do 15 damage except against bosses, and these are bosses, so we might as well use this. Also, appreciate the music while you can, because this is actually the last time you get to hear this music for the rest of the game. Just saying. I think it is a different boss theme. If it isn't, I'll sound really crazy right now. So we took out Marilyn, no prob. So then he'll duplicate one of us. Interestingly enough, sometimes he will duplicate Vivian, and it's just basically you're fighting the Shadow Sirens. Ah, curse you, Mario, this is so very annoying. Blast it. Hey, you freak sheet, pull it together, will ya? Don't make me punish you. So sorry. There we go, Guard's pretty easy on that, even though I didn't get it for literally the majority of chapter, Oh yeah, even though I botched it like the entire chapter, I can say now I can get it perfectly fine for some reason. Yeah, for some reason I can get the command in this battle, but not in the actual Doopliss fight. I leave the rest to you! So yeah, you get a lot of star points for this. And also the fact that Vivian has fewer chances to attack, that doesn't even matter because we're at the end of the fight anyway. go. And we might as well just keep spring jumping because there's literally a heal block right next to us. So we might as well just go all out on this guy. And with that, Vivian actually gets the finishing blow. That was very lucky. Pow. Oh no! 48 star points because, well, there were 3 of them, so 16 star points each. This rate she would never! Oof. That's curious. They seem to know something that we don't, actually. But yeah, at this point I'm actually thinking, after I get to the final boss area, I might actually consider going to Chet Rippo, actually. And basically redistributing the FP, because that is like way more FP than we actually need into something else, probably HP or BP. Because yeah, 45 star point, 45 FP is like really not necessary. It's like massively overkill. So yeah, I might do that, but then that would also necessitate running all the way back through the Palace of Shadows. So, I'll decide later. I mean, yeah, I should have just thought about that. It's like, when will you ever need that much BP, or FP actually? So his main move is multiplication, but the burn will actually keep him in line, oddly enough. The burn will basically cause him to not be able to multiply, so that was an unintentionally good strategy. Because I forgot that the burn would actually take up the duplicates. So, yeah, that was actually unintentionally lucky. This is, drumroll please, a Thunder Rage. We can throw out probably an HP Drain, because an HP Drain does 5, Thunder Rage does 5 against all enemies. So, comparably speaking, Thunder Rage is a better item. I will be saving the Thunder Rage actually until the second to last boss fight. Also, you want to be careful about star point management. If you're getting close to a level, you might actually want to think about not leveling up for a while. Or not fighting anything until a certain point, because the second to last and third to last battles are actually back to back. So you might actually want to, like, if you get to like 90 star points in this little area, like this area here, you might actually want to consider not leveling up until a little bit later, so you will get a level up during the boss fight. So you'll be ready for the next to last boss fight. Just a little heads up, because we are actually getting close to 90 star points here. Yeah, that was a lot to absorb, probably, the way I was wording it. But again, just to try to say it in actual English this time, basically, we'll have 2 back-to-back boss fights, and if you are not healed up for one, you might actually be in a little bit of trouble. So again, it's not a bad strategy to try to, basically, intentionally avoid getting a level and saving that level for later. The Power Cape is actually not a bad item. I'm thinking about getting rid of the Voltrum. Yeah, so again, I remember that was in the old Nintendo Power Guide, they actually recommended doing that. Basically, again, holding off from leveling up, just to be on the safe side. So we got 2 blocks. I don't remember this puzzle, full disclosure. I think you lower the yellow one, actually. No, actually, this is good. This is right. Yeah, for some reason, this area is just really confusing because I never played it that much as a kid. Okay, do we drop here? We do indeed drop here. Okay. So, let's actually do something different and use Bobbery, because we usually use Coops for switches. Let's just use Bobbery for fun, to mix it up a little bit. Yeah, sort of like Bombette, Coops and Bobbery both sort of fill that same position. What? Oh, there we go. Oh, I remember how this works. You actually have to let it drop. And I think actually what we should do is use Bobbery, toss him, drop, and then just hold right. There we go. And then I think because of the low ceiling, we actually have to be in tube mode. There we go. And we are across. Yeah, this area is just one giant labyrinth, basically. And now, this area, you have to align yourself with the yellow stripe away from the screen. Oh, like away from you, I guess is the way to put it. And then basically do this. As you can see, based on Bobby's animation, there are spikes down there, so do not fall. Well, fall here, but don't fall down the pit, is what I'm trying to say. And we get to another little cog room. There's, I think, a hidden item here somewhere. Like over here, I think there's a hidden item. Oh snap. Again, as I get closer to 99, I will probably avoid fighting as much. Just to basically, again, manipulate star points. Also, that guy's a life shroom, which will actually bring him back with 10 HP. So that's why I wanted to kill him off very quickly. But yeah, it's also kind of strange for enemies to have life streams like that. It just drags out the battle mainly. Again, these guys give a lot of star points, so yeah. Again, Vivian will actually take him out regardless of which one is actually real or not. Which is something I miss in the Mario and Luigi games when enemies do this, because in Mario and Luigi you don't really have AoE moves, or area of effect moves. That's actually not technically the correct term, by the way. But basically my point is, multi-hit moves, there really aren't enough in, actually this is 6 and this is 5. We have a boost sheet, 2 boost sheets. So actually I think I'm gonna throw out the repel cape. Because the boost sheet is a better item. Basically, when you have like no area of effect moves, it actually makes things really difficult to do this. So yeah, like Magic Koopa and Dream Team, I remember, was really terrible to fight. Spoilers for Dream Team, I suppose, but Dream Team is actually 3 years old, I think. I think that's 2013. I like Dream Team. I wish the gyro controls weren't so broken. Because I actually had problems with literally the gyro controls not responding at all. We had to redo that second to last Bowser fight probably about 4 times because of just the gyros not working. I hear Paper Champ doesn't have gyro controls, so I might enjoy Paper Champ a little bit more. Now that we're at 99, we're actually 91, we're actually not gonna fight anything. So just FYI, there are no more bosses until later on. So keep that in mind. Yeah, we're actually getting really far into the Palace of Shadow, actually. We're like really far in, which is actually good. So Babui will do that. You can use Yoshi here, you don't really have to. So memorize that. Memorize that. That's important. Also, there's a key. Also, there's a save block, which I'm very happy about because we're actually at a good spot to end off. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door.